Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to today's Devstream. Tomorrow will be our dev chat, our once a month dev chat, so be sure you come to it. It'll be in our Discord, link to that is down in the description, and as a little preview for the Devstream tomorrow, we have the server right here, and the client here. I don't know if it'll be playable for those who join, but you'll certainly get a demonstration of it, one way or another. You may be able to play it. Now, don't expect it to be fun, because a lot of the stuff that is in here mechanically is not in the engine yet, so it's not going to be enjoyable, so don't come expecting that. But do come. Please. So we have our character of the day here, Paul Vega. And for our to-do list today, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. So this is still on the list as a thing, you know, we're waiting on this until things are in engine. We need to make a splash animation screen for when players start their turns. We need to change start to initiate on the button, get more of that theming back, but still be clear. We need to figure out where to put the card point value on the card point UI, because that got completely overlooked. We need to set up the event card to be put in programming, and that's part of the reason why the game's not going to be fun tomorrow when we play, because there's no event cards in there. If we get it playable, that is. We're currently, the only thing that's stopping us is a network issue. Something with the networking is not working where it used to work. So if we can find the issue, find the solution, then we'll have it play testable tomorrow. If not, then we won't. But the key thing is that has been killing us since Monday. That one issue. So, you know, you can look at it and say, hey, you know, it's kicked our butts, but we're almost to the end, or it's kicked our butts and it's going to continue to kick our butts, you know? So we don't know, you know, and there's still a few hours left until the dev chat, you know, about exactly a day, because it'll be at 2 o'clock Central Time, which it's 2:03 Central Time today, right now, with the live stream. So same time as the live streams. We need to look into the energy card issues and colors. We still need to continue the YouTube banner / website image. We still need to work on the YouTube thumbnail. And then some later tasks that we could work on is make the cutscene / matchmaking UI, and work on some custom chat emotes. But yeah, that's our to-do list today. You know, and yes, we have a lot more to do than this, but I like keeping it in a list like this, a short list, so that I know easier what I'm working on. These are the priority items. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the start, you know, and essentially get rid of the start and make it no longer start but initiate. So let's get us a new tab here. We'll get our white, get our text here, and we'll do and that is way too small. Let me get the size right first. And by right, I mean the same as what we have here. I'm betting it's like 32. Yep. So I'm gonna do that. Here's a question. Is that spelled correctly? Looks like it. Just wanted to be double sure because something wasn't looking right there. It's not looking right, but apparently it is. Okay, now we need to extend this button and make it fit this. I think we can technically take this and move this. Well, we can merge this down a layer. And I think we can move this in a few pixels. Because I moved it out a few pixels from before. This is 75. We could probably go down to 70. Alright, let's see here. Is that 70? Yes. And what is this? That is 46. So we'll come over here to this layer. I want to turn this into 70, yeah. Not 77, but 7. D. 64, so we need to go about 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's verify that is 70. It is. Okay, that's good. So we'll seal that in. Now we need to handle the glow down here. So we'll just take and pull that out like so. Alright, and then we'll bring this across. Like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and give her a save here as version number 12. And then we can take that off of the list. One thing off of the list. Bam. So what do I want to work on next? I want to work on trying to figure out where to put the point value on here. Because this is not going to be easy. Does anybody in chat have any ideas? Ugh. If we wanted to limit it to 3 different point values, 10, 5, 10, and 15, or 20, if we wanted to do that, then we could do a color code method and put like this up in this corner. We could do that. Issue is that's going to be a lot harder to read for players. It's going to be a lot harder to teach players that in usability. So really, it would be better if we could actually put a 3, 0 or whatever points, 10, 1, 0, whatever the points is. We could put the point value specifically somewhere. That would be easier to teach. But the fact is if we have to put points beside it, that would be insanely long. That would be the easiest way to teach. If it's at 30 and then points, or 10 and then points, or whatever, that would be the easiest way to teach somebody. But that's going to take up a lot of room on the card. And we don't have that room. The 3-0 would be, I don't know, that's, how much easier is that going to be to teach than a color code? A little bit, but not, I don't think it's going to be a credible amount. So, something I want to look at is the square card, because if we could include it on here, then that would make the card a whole lot, provide a whole lot more information. And I just figured out something else to add to the list. We need to work on a symbol to put on here that shows that the card has some kind of power. It would have either one or more powers, kind of thing. As a shortcut kind of thing. I think we might be best off going with a color code, despite that being harder to teach. I think that might be the best option. In which case, what I would do is copy this, do a new layer, paste, and then we'll flip this layer horizontally, like that, and you can see the issue with the asymmetry. Okay. if I take this and I move this up like that, and then I grab this, and put that down and over like that. It needs to look different, more than just color different. So maybe if this came all the way out like this. It just completely filled that corner. How does that look? I don't know. I don't think that works. Alright, let's try something different. We'll just grab this color again. We need to rename this layer. We'll call this point value. This is tricky because the fact is if I do a shape out here, the fact is that this shape, if I were to put it into here, it would become a different shape. Actually, I think I'm going to have to think on this one for a while. So we actually won't do this task now. So let's go on to a different task. Let's work on a splash animation for when players start their turn. And for that, I need the game here open. Okay. Now, what kind of splash animation can we do with in text? Well, let's look at something first. What we're going to look at is white text versus black text. Because it needs to be readable. Let's see here. Not all that readable. Clear, no. Clear. I did not copy what I wanted to copy. Paste. There we go. Okay. Make that bigger. And then that's technically smaller and it's way more readable. So we're going to want to go with a white color. So let me undo all this. Or most of it. And let me shut off my phone. People don't respect my streaming. Okay, let's go here and I'll grab this, copy that, this side over here. So now what we'll do is grab this white color, because it might actually be white. We will fill that in. We can grab this grayish white and fill that in. And then we'll grab this white, or this gray, and do that. Now something I'm realizing, there's not enough contrast between this one and this color. So let me see here. So maybe take this down to there. gives more contrast, but I don't think it's enough contrast yet. Yeah, that's more better. And then this is now having contrast issues, so let's take this down. It's better. Could be a little bit darker. I think this one could be a fair bit darker. Yeah, okay. That's good so far. Now then, let me do the best way to do this. Let's start by putting all these letters in the same row. That. Okay. Go ahead and save this as 1. Then take this and figure out roughly how big we want it. Maybe about there in size, which is roughly 87 tall. So if we cut that out, paste that over here. Oops. Let's get us a paint back here so that we can, actually no, let's do green. Let's do a different green than that. We want a darker green. We'll just make our own green. Maybe green's not the best choice. Maybe a purple. Darker purple. With less saturation. I just want to be able to fully see what we're looking at here. And I forget what we measured. 80 something, I think. And this is 19 something. So if we 4x this size, we should be close. So let's go to nearest neighbor. I'm going to go to 5%, 400%. Bam. Okay. Let's see here. I want to look at this on here. Is that going to be big enough? Well, if we were to say PLAYE, and that's not to be confused with R, it's So it'd probably be about like this size. It's probably too small. Probably too small. Let's make it larger. Let's go 6 times the size. And this copy, paste. That seems about like an appropriate size there, doesn't it? Stands out pretty well. Alright, so we got our size. Now what we need to do is modify this text. But before we do that, we need to see what it's going to say so we can have an easier time at that. So you have to edit less letters. Basically. Your turn, enemy turn, or opponent turn. Let's actually grab this notepad and try test out a few things. Your turn. Opponent turn. My turn. No. It'd be nice if we could get some theming into this. What can we do to get some theming into this? I probably spelled that horribly wrong. Let's see. Yep. Well, that's not even what I wanted to say. This is what I wanted. Visualizing. Could do initializing turn, initializing defense. Could do initializing attack, initializing defense. Could do, what else could we do? Initializing combat. Fortifying defense. Not spelled right. Fortifying defense. What else could we do? We could do another generic one of player turn. And spell the clone up here. I really like the initializing. But which one do I like best? I think I like turn and combat better than attack. But I think I like initializing defense better. Well, what we'll start with is initialize. So, let me make the image canvases, there it is. Add another 200 to the height down here. Grab this color and we'll put it down here. And that did not do anything because, yeah, that. So for initializing, we need, let's see here, we need an eye. We need a lot of eyes, but we're only gonna do one and then we're gonna copy and paste it. We need an eye, we need an N. realizing that this color isn't working. We need a different color. It's too close. That works. We can go a little bit darker. Maybe not. Leave it like that. Okay, INT. We need another I after that, and then we need an A. Grab the A. K. Not the letter K, just K. Then we need an L. A loser. No, we're gonna be winners. We're gonna be winners. We're gonna be winners. Okay, there's the L. Then we need yet another I. There's a lot of I's in initializing. Then we need a Z. Ooh. Z's are fancy. Fancy letters. Now. We'll grab that Z and we'll put it over there. And then we need another I. And we need an N, and we've already got an N, don't we? Yep, we already got an N. And then we need a G. We'll take this G right here, and we'll put it right here on the spot. This here is the G spot. For anybody who's wondering, I found it. It's right there. That spot where I put the G. Okay. So that gets initializing. And tags. Or tags or something. That's all the letters we need for initializing. Now then the question is do we want to go turn or combat? If we go turn, we already have the T and N. We just need a U and an R. We go combat, we're going to need a C, O, B. We got the A already, and we got the T. So about the same amount of work. One's going to need 2 letters, one's going to need 3 letters. Before we figure out which one we want to do, turn or combat, let's do defense, because we're going to need that on both. So we're going to need D for that. Defense. We're going to need an E. There. We're going to need an F. I'd like to buy a vowel. F? That's not a vowel, you idiot. But you get a F for fella. Know what a vowel is. Let's see here. And then we need an E. We already got an E. Then we need an N. We already got an N. And then we need a C. We do not have a C. So let's grab a C. C. And then we need an E, which we already got an E. So can anybody read this? It says initialize and defense, but you know, just without no duplicate of letters. Let's see here. So do we want to go for turn or combat? I mean, if we go combat, there's a C that we don't have to do. Which takes that one down 2 letters. And turn, we already had the T and the N, but we're missing the U and the R, which we're still missing. So they're both 2. So they're both the same amount of work. So do we want to go with initializing turn or initializing combat? We're definitely going initializing defense. So the real question is do we want to go with this, or do we want to go with this, or our little splash screen here? So where's it? Initializing combat, initializing defense, initializing turn. Combat sounds a lot more themed. So let's go with that. We'll go with initializing combat. So then I need a few more letters for combat. We already got a C. We don't have an O, so we need to grab an O. So we'll grab this O right here. Throw this down here. And then we need an M. We do not have an M yet, so let's grab an M. Make sure this is M rated. And then we need a B. I thought we had. Okay. Oh, we have more than that. Wait a second. Why do I need an M? It's not. It is. Alright. I don't know what I was thinking of. B-A-T. So yeah, that's all the letters we need right there. So we can get rid of not all of that. We need this. So down here to go between the words. And we need. Do we need any of that? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll keep that just in case. The colon. Because you know what happens when you have colon troubles. Okay, so now we need to set this up for the higher res. Anyway, let's see how big one of these quote-unquote pixels are now. It should be 6 by 6. Yes, it is. Okay. So let's get to this. So for this, I want to pull these off here. We want a line here because that's what we're simulating with that pixel art, is a line. Like that. Alright. This thing is killing me. The scroll bar, rather, is killing me with the zoom. So, this one... Yeah. I'm gonna actually just copy this corner here and overlay that onto all of the similar corners. This corner might be like that. Let's see here. Yeah, any other corners like that? We have one right here. And we do like that. There's our line. Is that it? Yep. Okay. I want to shrink this down. We'll need to span this back out. But this will make the scroll bar a lot easier to deal with. By shrinking this down. Because then there's less movement in the scroll bar. Less total movement. And I just realized I got rid of the colon. I hope we don't have any colon problems. Yeah. Okay, let's do crop. Yep. Let's get some less space in here so that we can between these letters. Because we're going to space them out in the end. We don't need to space them right now while we're working on them. Anyway, this spacing is wrong anyway.
On a distant planet, our galaxy, Android.
It would be wrong. By the way, if anybody in chat has any questions, let me know. I will gladly answer them to the best of my ability. Which may not be at all. But it may be an exact answer, depending on what you ask. If you ask me what the meaning of life is, probably not going to have a specific answer for that.
Human error,
I might.
infinity. On a
But
distant planet,
I won't know until I'm asked.
Android.
But if you ask me, what are we making this font for? I would definitely know the answer for that. I would definitely 100% know the answer to that. Let's come over here. Maybe not like that. Not like this. Anybody get that reference? Which is technically cyberpunk. believe it or not. Okay. That should make it a little bit easier to work on. And by a little bit, I mean, it should be a heck of a lot easier. Scroll bar wise. Not easier than anything else, but a lot easier scroll bar wise. Which has been a huge pain in my rear, so be a good bit easier in a lot of ways, or in one way. So let's get these trimmed down and shaped up. I'm gonna put them on a diet. Got shape, get them into shape. There's no I in team, but there's a shitload of I's in initializing. That should be a new saying now. There's no I in team, but there's a shitload of I's in initializing. You have to initialize a team. That means it's all about me, right? Let's trim these up here. Go. Coming along. We will probably need to go back and look at these, you know, do something else after this, specifically with the color. I'm not focusing on the color right now. I'm focusing on just the white/gray. Parts. Where's my sweater? There's my sweater. So, here to this T here. We don't want to catch a virus. The T virus. So we better be careful. Let's grab that color. That. That. Put those in. Right. This is going to be more difficult. A lot more difficult. I'll probably come back today. I'm going to do this one section. And then we'll come back to the A after that. The A is going to be a pain in the A. Okay. Where's my sweater? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to grab this blue. Just like that. That. Good. Okay, that's good. Oops. Ah, scroll. Stop. Okay, let's go here. With an SC. OZ. Or as people say in other countries, dead. And then I ask, what the Z is wrong with you? Is that how you say Z? And Z only has one letter in it, not three. Not Z-E-D. It's Z. Is that my ignorant American in me coming out right there? Or is that reasonable? Let's see here. Uh-oh. Nope. Not what I want to do. There we go. Start again. Oh, this is going to be a pain. I've got a solution though. Okay, there we go. Let's grab that color. We'll grab this color. And then we'll wipe out. Oh shit, I just realized it's supposed to go down farther. Okay, let's see here. This can come out and down. Do it like that. And bam. Okay. That's going to be a pain right there. Okay, let's do this part. Right. And then let's do this part. And let's grab it out. Ah. Ah. Anybody hear my fingers cracking there? Ah. Okay, let's grab this color. Triple line through like that. And bam. That's going to be a pain in the ass. It should be easy. Here. Line through there. Bam, bam. Okay, let's save that. Let's wait on that stuff. Okay. I know what I want to do here. It's easy. Do that. first. Unsure on that and that rest of that. Let's get that for now. Where's my slider? There it is. Okay. That should be easy. We'll do it right there and nope. I said it should be easy and then I screwed it up. GG. I messed up something easy. GG. On that one. G, F, G. Alright, let's get that in. We'll grab this color. I'll come in here. It's 306. So we'll probably be wrapping up the stream pretty soon. Probably the second I get done with this easy. Yeah, this stuff I'm currently working on. Not going to completely finish up the letters probably. Why is that not cooperating? Okay, let's grab this purple thread here. Bring that out like that. There we go. There's my sweater. Okay, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Also going to be a pain in the ass. This section should be relatively easy. And then I screwed up. Almost screwed it up there. Did you see that? Oops. Almost oops anyway. Yeah, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be a pain. Save those. There's my spider. There it is. Okay, this is going to be relatively easy, and then I go to mess it up. Alright. Okay. This should be relatively easy here. These integrated. And this should be easy down here. Like so. And so. I think this is our last bit here. Last easy bit. Anyway. Nope. And I screwed up the easy bit. Okay, grab that color. That out. This way. Let's go. Let's take a look back at it. So I'm liking the way it's looking so far. So what I'm going to do is after I get the white/gray part finished, I'm just going to delete all the colored part, and then I'm going to paste in the white part again on a separate layer, and then I'm going to color those and slide those where these are, because that's what that color part is. It's just another version of font shifted down and over behind it. So I'll get the white part done, and then once I get it done, it should be easy copy and paste, and then color that with these 3 colors and get that in there. But the L's basically done, besides the the whole copy and paste the whole copy and paste thing with the colors. The I and N are, for that matter, so is the T. The A has a long ways to go. The Z is basically done. G has a bit of work to it. D has a good bit of work to it. E's basically done. F's basically done. C has a shit ton of work to do on it. O has a good bit of work on it. Ib has a decent bit, and B has very little. You know what? We'll finish the B up before we end the stream. How about that? And then we'll end the stream. Because this should be easy right here. I say it's going to be easy, and then I screw it up. All par for the course, right? This comes out like that. This comes out like that. And then we feel. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I'll continue this off stream. When we come back, I'll probably have this done, among other stuff. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Remember that our dev chat, where we'll potentially be playing Neon Continuum, but likely not, but you'll get to see a gameplay demo in the very early stages of gameplay. And if it is if you do get your hands on it, then by getting our networking issues fixed, then you'll get to play a very, very rudimentary version of it, kind of thing. But either way, something good there awaits you at tomorrow's dev chat at 2 p.m. Central Time, which is going to be roughly an hour in the past from now, tomorrow. Anyway, smash the like button, lick the smash button, and join the Discord. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Till then, I'm out.